Guys, you know when I said I didn't hate that I hate Power Slash Rangers? Linkara freaking gets it. God, you know, just freaking my own cousin didn't understand why I didn't like it, and I'm like, but then again, my cousin likes the grim and dark. It's just like, yeah, I wanted to see Zack. I wanted to see Zack get all hopped up and be an adrenaline junkie. I wanted to see Bulk and Skull kill people just because it's in the grim and dark thing. Oh, and this is to my cousin too. Oh, I wanted all of this. I wanted all of this stuff because, oh yeah, Power Rangers is goofy. Yes, Power Rangers is goofy. I ain't gonna lie that it's goofy. But what they do works. If if Megaforce and freaking Samurai is any indication of how Power Rangers should work, and if RPM is any real indication of what a real serious Power Rangers could technically be, I would watch I would just rather sit with the seriousness of RPM or something, or a movie just like that. Because here's the thing, everybody. That's the whole reason why I reacted to it. A person did not care while making this. Everybody was like, "Oh, this is so good. This is so great." And that's why I sit here and say, "Meh." That's why, because I know what would make a good serious Power Rangers movie versus versus what you guys wanted to see, which was like a sub-perversion of that. And, you know, honestly, because I know I'm going to have a fight with my cousin about this, like, you know, understand me, guys. If I don't like the shit that you like, that doesn't mean I'm an asshole. It just means it just means I like different things other than you guys. It's not like I hate everything. It's just like, it wasn't for me. And I always have to explain it to my cousin, like, it wasn't for me. Oh, I need to give him more explanations. It's just, stuff like that. It irks me. But at the same time, guys, you gotta understand how I actually truly feel when I think of Power Rangers. And how Power Rangers, oddly enough, helped me in a time where I had nothing but sadness. I guess you guys can all know. I guess you guys already know what I was sad about. I mean, last year I went on about it, and this year I sort of had a little bit of a thinking about it all again. Sort of made me have a little bit of a sort of crygasm about it. So but I'm not here to talk about that either. It's just what, and that's why I think Power slash Rangers didn't feel right, because it's something you guys wanted, not something I wanted, not something any other Power Rangers fan worth their salt wanted. No, it's what you guys wanted, the grim and dark. Everybody wants grim and dark shit now. And trust me, it's not like I don't like the grim and dark myself. Crap. Sonic Freedom Fighters is the prime example of what I want to do with a grim and dark Sonic. But I don't want it to lose what it is because it's grim and dark. That's the thing. That piece of pig shit didn't even use what Power Rangers is all about. And if you really, really want to know about the essence of Power Rangers, if you really like me, and if you're curious on what I have to say about it, well, I'm going to review a certain Power Rangers thing a certain Power Rangers thing in the future. And when I do, I'm gonna compare. Gonna compare and contrast. And you all may say, hey, Bugsy, fuck you for not liking Power Slash Rangers. It's just so, because we like it, oh, let's have us freaking Grim and Dark fans jerk off to it. Oh, yes. Have Tommy kill all the freaking have Tommy kill all the Power Rangers. Have Rita want to take over. And where the fuck was Zen and all that? I don't understand. Like, fuck, where was he? I mean, when the Machine Empire actually physically attacked, they were together. So what happened there? Did he die? Was he ever really existent? Did he even exist in that timeline? Like, what the fuck happened? And yeah, I wanted to see Rocky slap the shit out of Kimberly, yes. It didn't really seem, again, like I said before, it didn't really seem like Power Rangers. It seemed like goddamn Watchmen, and Watchmen is okay, but when you shove it in with Power Rangers, it just doesn't add up. And yes, I'm talking about it again, but I want you guys to understand, since I'm using my own face to tell you how I really thought about it. And bottom line is, I was disappointed. I was disappointed. Like I say, there's a way of making something grim and dark, but making it so it doesn't lose what made it so special to begin with. And the freaking guy who made it was like, this is goofy, so I'm gonna just do grim and dark and show you how you really like it. It was a joke, people. For the love of God, stop asking for it. It's not gonna happen. And I accept Power Rangers with all its goofiness, with everything that it is, because I know what it is. Okay? I know what it is. I know what it's trying to be. And it does try, and Megaforce appealed to all of us old Power Rangers fans, even though they didn't have all the actors that played the old Rangers. They had everything us older fans would have wanted. Oh, but I guess that's not enough for you all. You had to freaking jizz your pants for a freaking fan film that was a goddamn joke to begin with. Do you see how I look at the fan film? I don't see it as a big thing for Power Rangers. I see it as just a fan film that was a joke, but you all couldn't see it. I saw it for what it was. And I'm not saying I'm better than you for thinking that or seeing it like that. But let it be known, I'm the one that saw that first. I'm the one that saw it for what it really was. And trust me, I know damn well that if it was an actual movie, all of it would eat it up. Trust me, that's how Michael Bay's still making money. How do you think I feel about Ninja Turtles? Same thing. Well, that's a different story altogether. I would actually like to see dark and gritty Ninja Turtles that was more like the Mirage comics, because I think it's about time for that. Because if I ever hear he goes and then Raph starts getting him, he loves this stuff, I would have been like, yay! Because I like Ninja Turtles, but when I got into the Mirage comics, there's a difference. It's like I went through a different dimension of Ninja Turtles, and I would like to see that in movie form, but we're kind of stuck with Michael Bay the hack, so, you know, we gotta deal with what we got. If you all like him, cool, but, man, no. No, not since Transformers. Not since Transformers 2. And even then, when I really, really think about it, Transformers 2 wasn't anything special. 3 wasn't anything special. Freaking Dawn of Extinction. Other than freaking Grimlock, which is my favorite freaking thing in the Transformers franchise, other than Optimus Prime and Bumblebee. Wasn't, you know, it just didn't mesh. And oh yeah, put the little Rainbow Dash plushie so all those bronies can like it and go, go, it's in there. But hey, you know, it's like, you know, when I talk to my guys, it's like, I'm not allowed to have a fucking opinion about some of the stuff. Do I always have to conform with everybody? Do I always have to agree with everybody? Why can't we just have different opinions? Why can't we just have separate views? I'm not saying your view is bad. I'm not saying mine is good. It's just how I think. You know? And, you know. Same could be applied to another freaking DA user. But, you know, he's far gone. Like I said, he's so deep in the forest he can't see the trees. It's just he's lost his. I wouldn't say lost his way. I think he lost his way a long time ago. Personally, you know, I don't know. I think Jared the Fox was picked on a lot in his probably high school years, and I don't know. I think he's using DA to get back at people, but that I'm just gonna kind of leave alone because I don't want to talk about Jared, not pro Jared, but Jared the Fox on DA. Pro Jared, I like. He's cool. I want to, like, again, I really would like to, like, do some, you know, kind of, like, talk to certain YouTube personalities, see if they want to do a video. I know I'm not, like, the go-to popular guy, but, god dang. And, I don't know, I'd like to do something with Screen Junkies, because, you know, I'm very opinionated when it comes to stuff of this nature. But when you know, I don't know, but it's just when people were like, oh, I want this as an actual Power Rangers movie. Saban only took that off of of YouTube because it just didn't fit. It didn't fit anywhere. But you guys are all praying to your Power Ranger Saban God in the sky. And you guys were like, Saban really screwed up Sentai with the Power Rangers. I'm like, a lot of us didn't know what Sentai even was. We just knew Power Rangers. It was way before I even knew about freaking Kamen Rider. It's what started all of us down the whole Sentai Tokusatsu path that we're on. It's the reason we do the fan films. It's the reason we write the fanfic. It's the reason a certain person it was one of the driving forces for a certain person to do what he, you know, make what he made before, you know, he passed. You know, without Power Rangers to introduce us to what Sentai was, if you didn't already know when you were a kid, I'd say respect the goofy. Respect the cartoonish. Respect Power Rangers for what it truly is. And oh yeah, you can say it's kidified. Well, bitch, it's for kids. It can be for us. And trust me, you can be all like, oh, the grown men shouldn't be in the Power Rangers. Well, fuck you. I'm in the Power Rangers. Want to fight about it? I'm also a Brony with a fedora. Want to fight about that too? You know? You know, people, and never, and I mean never, if you're a Brony, or if you like Power Rangers, and you're like an adult, you know, that's cool. Don't let anybody say, like, oh, you're weird. Say, I'm proud to be weird. What do you like? And if they say freaking Michael Bay Transformers, just say, what? Okay, and then you're telling me I'm wrong, but you watch that hack. I see how that goes. And Fast and the Furious, what the crap is up with that? But, like I said before, Linkara, he got it. He, like, everybody's all eating it up, but Linkara, I just want to say, if you ever see this video, if it's ever a part of, if you ever, like, come across this video one day, I want you to understand, and I want you to know, it's good that I actually found somebody that actually agreed with me. Everybody else, even my own family members, loved that freaking shit pile of a movie, of a fan film. And I feel it's what would happen if Michael Bay ever got his hands on it, you know? All I'm just saying, guys, is respect Power Rangers for what it is. Because at first, when you were little kids, you didn't want it to be grim and dark. It was just the Power Rangers. It was just fun for kids. But, and tell me, if you're a parent, would you really bring your kid to a grim and dark version of Power Rangers? With all the sex, with all the drugs, with everything? Look me in the eyes right now and tell me you would take your kid. If you do, well, you're gonna have to explain to your kid more things on the way home than anything else. And that's why I'm waiting for when Saban does their actual freaking Power Rangers movie. And when they do, oh, when they do, I'm gonna bash that move. I'm gonna bash Power Slash Rangers one last time, and I will not leave any stone unturned, any little thing not said. So yeah, if I piss any of you people that pissed any of you off that like the freaking Power Slash Rangers movie, I'm sorry. It's just how it has to be done. I see, and here's another example. There is actually another Power Rangers thing that's doing the grim and dark, doing a darker version of Power Rangers, but not losing what it is. And that's the thing. You gotta not make, if you're going to take a property and make it grim and dark, you gotta not make it lose its own identity of what it is, what made it so special. A lot of people just think of the lighter-hearted series as like a weak, inferior. Oh, it's kid stuff. But let me play something that a very wise man just said that I just heard. That gave me a little bit more to talk about.
Where various side characters die, and I mean it, is absolutely right when he said that this is the kind of thing that Hollywood would produce if left unchecked. And once more, if you liked it, that is okay. I am not the supreme arbiter of what is or is not okay to like. I am speaking about why I disliked it. Because it's not so much a parody in my eyes, as much as a grim reminder that people who don't give a crap about what they're working on think they know better than the people who do like it. or that they think that because something is for children, it's inferior, or that because it's grim and serious, it is somehow better than something lighthearted. And that film is the kind of thing that people would sadly eat up in droves.
And it's sad.
And I know they did. Because when it premiered, I saw articles taking the film completely seriously, saying it's the badass Power Rangers film that we deserve, or some crap like that.
Yes,
the story where Zack does drugs and murders a bunch of people in gratuitous, bloody fashion is what we wanted, apparently. And then there's RPM, where various side characters die, and I mean it, they are dead. Andrew, Scott's brother, dead. The millions and billions killed by Vengeance, they're not all frozen in hibernation or something. They are dead. This series shows death, destruction, war, disease, bodily mutilation, loss of free will, loss of identity, and yet it's also the series where Ziggy accidentally eats some detonator putty because he thought it was pancake mix. And the series where Dr. K put the chef's hat in a blender because she didn't want to wear it. And the series that happily pokes fun at itself for the tropes it's been using for over 17 years at this point. That, to me at least, is maturity. That being said, the season is not without its other flaws that I think people could rightfully hate the series over. As I said, Ziggy, Jem, and Gemma could probably be much more grating for others than they were for me. They could have...
Sorry, that I don't want to play the whole entire thing, but I wanted to just show you a little bit of what I felt, and a little bit of what Linkara felt, and just so you know my perspective. Because my perspective lines up with his pretty well. And not like I'm copying him, so don't say I'm fucking copying him. Like, a lot of people say like, oh, you just listen to critics. No, I listen to myself. And if any of the other critics feel the way I do, shit, that's a good thing. But hey, whatever. To most people, you guys can say I'm a copier. But when it comes down to it, I know what I like and what I don't like. You know what you like and what you don't like. And if it makes me sound like some sort of copier that I didn't like that mockery of a Power Rangers fan film, oh well. So be it. I'm a goddamn copier. Whatever. I'm just copying Linkara because I can't make my own decisions and I can't think for myself. Whatever. It ain't true, but some of you will think of it like that. So I just want you all to know it's what it is. And that's how I feel. Straight up. And trust me, James Vanderbeek for writing the thing, oh my god, I hope he was just, I hope he knew it wasn't really serious, he was just kind of making jokes about it. And RPM is supposed to be the worst series. I look at it now, and I see what could really be done in a very serious Power Rangers thing, but also, because it has light-hearted moments, it never loses what it is. That's what you all need to understand. That's what you all need to take away from this video. The fan film suffers from one flaw, and one flaw only. It did not have its own identity. It did not show you why you loved Power Rangers to begin with. All it showed you is what an adult version of you would have wanted. All it showed you is what a vast majority of people wanted. And most of us knew it, I even knew it was a joke. But a lot of you just ate it up. And it surprised me. It enraged me. It made me so angry. But because of that, And because of the subsequent rage videos I did, I can come at you with a semi-clear head and tell you why I didn't like it. Tell you why, and you need to understand. If you like it, cool. But me, and I know I'm repeating myself, I just didn't like it. And again, if I offended any last one of you for saying, I didn't like it, I'm sorry. It's just how I feel. And there are a lot of other Power Rangers things that are doing a dark and gritty thing, but not losing itself. I mean, I'm seeing this other one where freaking Lord Zed freaking kills a kid. But there are some little jokes sprinkled here and there. So you guys gotta see it through. You guys gotta not see this through any other. You guys need to try and just look at another person's perspective. That's all you need. Like, just to broaden your horizon a bit. But hey, I'll see you guys later. I'm Bugsy, your chaotic jester, your clown when you're feeling down. I will always be here whenever you need to laugh, whenever you need a joke, whenever you need a rant, whenever you need me and Ani doing gameplay footage and we're just talking random gibberish and nonsense constantly. This channel will always be here. Whenever there is something I don't like, respect my opinion. You don't have to agree with it, but you gotta respect it. That's all I gotta say. Well, with that done, I have some stuff to talk about. One last thing to talk about, actually. I don't want to make this any longer than it already has. I would like to say, when I do the 2 series I need to do, I want to do Sega Kamen Rider. But I want to tell you, the first episode is basically just the Sega Kamen Rider, aka me, or a different version of me, kind of at a graveyard, and he's remembering his fallen comrade, the Family Kamen Rider. I wanted to do this in a kind of way to pay homage to Justin, because if it wasn't for him making his, I would have never gotten this sweet idea. I would have never gotten back into Kamen Rider. I would have never made this sweet idea of making my own. Don't know if I'm ever really going to get a suit. Could you imagine just me in the Sega Kamen Rider suit? My own helmet? But it's pretty much written in a way where I'm just kind of paying homage to Justin, a guy that really did inspire me to do better in my videos, to try harder than I ever had before. That's what's taking so long with that's what's taking so long with my 2 series. I want to make sure they're perfect. I want to make sure they're the best of what I can do. I want to make sure that they have everything that they need to be good stories. Because that man, through his pain that he never really showed, he still worked his damnedest to try and get his stuff done, even when things were bad. I've heard, he was depressed a few times, and only a few people saw it, so, because I looked at the memorial, and, Justin, I'm not saying in depth he he inspired me. Nah, he inspired me way when he was still alive. You know, because with his "You Can Play the Series," it's like, you can do this, you can do this, you can play this, you can do this. I always keep that as a reminder that, yeah, the stuff I want to do in video form is pretty ambitious, but at the end of the day, I know I can do it. I know I've been probably talking a little bit more about Justin than I should, and I swear, I know he's up there probably annoyed that I keep bringing it up. But, you know, sometimes I just, sometimes I think back about it. I think back. It makes me think back. Why do I do the videos I do? Why do I rant? Why do I make Let's Plays? Why do I like to voice act? And then it comes back to this one solitary moment in my life. When I was on the bus, I really enjoyed making people laugh. It was just little stuff and little things I would act out. People would love it. People said I was really funny. And from there is where all this started. Why I am the funny guy that I am. Why I get so freaking enraged but passionate about the stuff I rant about. Because a lot of people take the ranting as I don't care about people, but I do. I do. But you guys, you can't see it through all the fucks and shits I say. But that's the truth. Yes, I rant because I get pissed off, but I also rant to try and help people. They can look at themselves and say, I really fucked up. That I helped somebody. If I can do a big old episode of Chaos Bros and make like a lot of people laugh, or when I did movie night today and if I made a lot of people laugh and they were kind of feeling kind of sad, I did a good thing. Because in my mind, that's a good accomplishment. I don't have to be this big YouTuber. I don't have to be a small YouTuber. I mean, I don't have to be this big YouTuber. I don't have to be this popular YouTuber that's making a lot of money. I just gotta be me. I gotta be me and do what I do. But that's enough. That's enough talking about why I do what I do. Now, tomorrow, me and Ani are going to do. We're going to do Tenchi Forever, but maybe also we could do Tenchi in Love if I can actually find it. Maybe I'll just do that. That'd be fun. But Tenchi Forever really has a lot more potential for jokes. Like I could talk about how Tenchi lost his virginity. I could talk about Ryoko and Aika sleeping together to kind of hint that this is from Universe, and this is like after they had their little lesbian moments in the Beyond Space and Time special, stuff like that. And if I made you laugh, good. But in this video, if I made you think about certain things, if you just thought and said, wait a minute, okay, you do have some good points here, then I did a good job. Now, I'll see you guys later. Bugsy, your chaotic jester, is all the way is all the way out. And I will see you all tomorrow. Because, you know, sometimes I never miss a day, and I don't plan to. Unless I really feel like taking a break. So, I'll see you guys later. This has been pretty much a good little way to let out a lot of things I was holding in. So, I'll see you guys later. Bye, folks.